Okay, when we last left off, we went into the old forest and killed a whole lot of ants. So make sure you have your insecticides ready, and let's play Tales of Maj'Eyal. We're also working on blighted soil. No, not blinded soil, blighted soil. Big difference. Let's summon a jelly here, because a war bear sounds like it would hurt like a truck. And that's what we want to be done to our jelly. Hound, go for that bear. Now when I started playing this, I would usually try to end up meditating all the time, but I found it not to be that great of an idea. Ah, Hydra, why couldn't you just keep using your breath weapon? I suppose it would be overpowered or something, but I would prefer you to do that. Nobody wants a fair battle. At least not against the AI, I guess. I don't know why. Okay, do this, and maybe this. Another scale mail. I have no idea where I found this transmogrification chest. I think it was one of the first artifacts I got in like my first playthrough. It was just spawned there. So okay, there's a next level. So yeah, I think you just oh no, it's an enemy, and it stays with you throughout playthroughs then. And I think there are other items that do that. Okay, I think we're done with this level, so let's just meditate. I also realize I might need to rebind my keys here. I currently have a page up and down to start and stop recording. And it also changes the hotbars here. I want to keep that, no. So it allows me to scroll through hotbars, and I suppose I would want to have that on another key or something. Because scrolling through hotbars is kind of useful. You see it's already getting quite cluttered here. Okay, Hydra. Nothing. Fine. I just wasted my Hydra. Well, it's better than getting surrounded. Everything is better than being surrounded by stuff. And we were young. I think that gives you... We can also check how we're doing on the... we haven't found any of those things. The wait, didn't I just see something here? Ah no, okay, that's the escort quests we had. Okay. Dire wolf to the south. Let's let him play with the jelly. And toss a flame spitter in here. Ooh, okay, there's a tree end. So we have a sentient tree, which I suppose confirms those rumors. How? Why do you explode? Stop exploding. Let's do this. Note that all of those don't cost a turn. This also doesn't cost me a turn. Now we're using a turn. And we're using another turn here. And I want to get away from that thing. So, this. Get away. Get away. Lightning. Okay, that worked. We are now sufficiently away from this. And it freezes, wow. Did I set up a countdown here? Yes, good. So, it would appear that there are way more unique and rare monsters here. which is something we need to be mindful of. Can I wear that helmet? I think it's too heavy for me, so I can't wear it. Yeah, it's not wearable. So we'll just put that in our... we'll just keep that in our general inventory. Yeah, it also seems our hounds have a bit of a harder time now. I might need to max this skill out. Now, in many games, I usually don't end up using my tier 1 skills at all at some point. Simply because they just don't seem to be that strong anymore. They feel kind of useless at some point, and in this game, I don't feel this is the case. In fact, I think the tier 1 skills are the ones I use most. I should meditate here. Because they are good and trusty, and I remember Diablo 2 where I wouldn't want to use the level 1, I think skeletons is what you could summon. Because they would just die like very, very quick at some point. I mean, you can have 20 of them, but they would still die very, very quick. And in this case, I think it's a bit more balanced, and it works a bit better for me. Kite and a spider. Well, let's send in that. And leaves tied. This kind of feels like Pokemon now. Ooh, a web. Did I actually learn disabling that? Yep, I can disarm traps now. Or is it the halfling foot? I forgot. Rhinebark, do your thing. There we go, it freezes. Yeah, it's not very strong in the damage section, but it gets the job done. I mean, it has its uses. We definitely can't deny that it has its uses. Alright, I can see things while I meditate now, which is kinda useful. Some snakes. Ooh, there's a sling. Now, slings are not that useful in my opinion. They are if you are an archer. Archers can basically specialize between, or can choose between specializing in slings or something else. Bows, that's it, bows. Okay, do this. Oh, by the way, the having a jelly near Rhinebark is pretty useful because the Rhinebark will damage a jelly, and you will basically get your points back. Ooh. Another note from Darwood Oakton, Explorer. Chapter 2, Ancient Ruins. My inquiries have paid off. It took much searching and even more arm twisting and cajoling once I had found my man, but a local lumberjack who plies his trade in the old forest has divulged to me an amazing secret. He speaks of ruins within the forest, a location where the living trees seem to congregate in larger numbers. He would not speak much of the place, and he seemed to believe it cursed, but I did manage to squeeze out of him the appearance of the ruins, submerged in the middle of the Great Lake. There is no longer any doubt in my mind now. They belong to the Soooo. He could have reasoned that. I mean, just because they're in the water doesn't mean they belong to anyone. Except to people who apparently didn't know to build away from water. Oh, well. Okay, we are down on the baseline equilibrium. At some point you can actually afford to sustain your... or some sustains all the time. Because those 18 equilibrium do make a difference right now, but there might be a time when they don't. Right now they will, and it might actually be worth meditating more. Just so I don't have this... I'll just meditate for now. I guess I will have to. Then again, I could try this and that. And eventually the... yeah, there we go. Now the jelly absorbs the cold and I gain equilibrium back. It's not much, but it is something. And I like having something. Okay, Hound, do your thing. You're doing well. Look at all those ants. That's ridiculous. Okay. This calls for Hydra. It really does. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is Omni-kill chance. Whoa. Why'd you go in there, Hydra? You're so stupid. That's what I hate about it. It never does the thing I want it to do, which is kill everything. Oh, we have a lightning. Haha! Have lightning, eat lightning, bugs. Okay, one more turn until that is ready again. Ow! It lightninged me! Stop doing that! Why would you do that? Now the fun thing about this lightning robe is it doesn't use up my equilibrium, because it's basically a skill granted by an item. So I can do this all the time if I want to. And considering it's throwing around lightning, I want to. Okay, down here. What's that? Grass. Oh, that's just a tree. There are, I think, trees that actually summon bees. Like honey tree. Yeah, I think they're called honey trees. Those summon bee swarms, and you have to kill the swarm or the tree in order to stop it from spawning more swarms on you. I'll just do that. Ow. I hope that didn't mess up my... It did mess up my recording, didn't it? I'm gonna pause the video here because I have no idea where my... There we go. Yeah, sometimes my antivirus does that, and it really pisses me off. I don't want it to do that. Okay, there's even more here. I was quite sure I explored that. Okay. The recording seems to be unbroken, so what does Blighted Soul actually do? I think it's not a good thing, considering it's blighted, and blight never does anything good for you. Didn't I find an interesting... There we go. There's the way to the next level. We'll change level and see what we get here. Not too much. Okay. Off we go. An injured seer. Yeah, we'll help him. Let's see what the portal is. It's close to the east. Well, that's a good thing to hear. Ah, there it is. Let's see what else is there. Can't summon that far. I want to summon something right here. Okay, it seems the path is clear, actually. Let's see how long that stays. I should also meditate now. Get going. Stupid seer. Okay, magic, willpower, vision. I can learn talents here, and I think this, for example, is a talent that requires mana. So, if I actually learn this, I will have a mana bar appear here. However, I don't think I need this. I don't want this to... I don't want to learn this. I could learn the spell category, which would give me access to all those 3 skills here. But again, I don't want to. Because I already have... like my ability points spent for the next few levels. So, well, actually for all of them. So I really don't want to do that. I want to get more willpower though. Does it cost... no, it still costs 18 power. But I feel better now. Oh my goodness. So many creatures. Kill them! Kill them all! Hydra, do something. And don't charge in there. Really don't. Okay, we might want to summon a hound and unmeditate. Once you're actually trying to deal damage, the meditation thing does hurt you. Well, it doesn't hurt you per se, it actually increases your healing, but it's still not a good thing to do all the time. Because sometimes you just increase your chances of survival if you kill more and if you kill quicker. By the way, the spider doesn't eat any ants or something. So that would be something I would like to see, like the spider actually consuming things. But yeah, consumption of enemies is an own skill. Oh, boots. We'll probably not use them because they are... well, they suck. No, they don't actually suck, but they are not as good as the ones we have. At least they're not artifact boots, and I prefer artifact boots. I think shadow power is like something that you have as a resource if you pick a certain class, which I don't have yet, so we'll never know. I like how those classes are really diverse and how actually some of them really start different. Oh, actually how many of them have a different start. Or many class race combinations. Ooh, level up. Level 11. I could learn this. I mean, this is actually a pretty great skill because having a chance to not take damage is kind of nice, and increasing the chance of that skill to basically proc is amazing. I think I want that. So we'll learn that. I mean, all of those are pretty great. This is not too awesome, I suppose. And yeah, we'll go with more cunning. I'll put this up to 50 and then I will probably dump more into willpower. Okay. I could use I could level up the Hydra. But I also want the Hound to be better. That's the thing. I have so much to choose from here. And now those things are, those top tier skills are just amazing. You definitely want those. By the way, does willpower also increase my... I don't know what it does. Okay, oh, I'm actually gaining a lot of cunning from items, so I might actually want to keep putting points into that. What to increase? What to increase? I guess I'll go with... I don't want to increase the turtle here. I guess I'll go with the Minotaur? No. The jelly. No. The rhyme bark. I'll go with the rhyme bark. No. I want to increase... yeah, I'll go with... no, I'll go with the Hydra. The Hydra it is. But yeah, that's why I basically don't want to... why I don't want to learn any new skills that my class doesn't have, because I'm already busy learning those. Chapter 3, Disaster. Another note from Darwood Oakton, your favorite explorer. Does my title not tell you enough? Disaster and again disaster. True enough, those Chertul ruins exist, several hundred feet at the bottom of a mighty lake. The Lake of Nur, one of the greatest in the one of the largest in the Old Forest, has swallowed up the ruins in its murky depths. I am hardly a strong swimmer, gentle reader, but even if I could swim like a naga-spawned beast, I could not hope to explore the ruins' sunken expanses before drowning. I fear I must abandon my present expedition. The trees are paying close attention to me, and I do not believe it is of the pleasant sort. Well, now you're getting an idea of what is the special rule of this dungeon we are about to enter. If we make it there, oh my goodness. A black mamba, which is of a higher level than we are. Higher level is never good. If it is stronger than you, it's bad for you. By the way, this brain locking is very powerful. It is basically the thing that puts skills on cooldown. Did we kill it? Yes. And, yeah. It is annoying. However, do I want to break off the episode here? Yeah, I think I do. Ooh, a rune. Jelly. A biting gale rune of Psychic. Wow, it got us back to our baseline equilibrium. That's cool. I haven't used Thorn Grab yet. It's kind of nice though. Well, I have used it in other games, but we haven't used it in this playthrough, so we might actually do that. Ooh, a gem. That's also something you might want to avoid. Actually, just clicking on something and running there, because sometimes it means you run right into the middle of an ambush or something, and you don't want that to happen. You really don't want to do that. Ow! The fuck is that? Could we avoid doing that? Yeah, those are things that you see as an Archmage a lot. In fact, those are the things that end most of my Archmage playthroughs quite early on. How? And of course we're taking damage now. Just lovely. Okay. That's random, and that was the first time I saw that happening. I mean, you saw the Steam achievement thing there. I'm not going to explore the rest of this level because... Whoa. Whoa! I'd have to go through that. No, not gonna happen. Okay, this Mind Stone is weaker than my current one, so it's gonna be transmogrified. I wonder if Darwood Oaken would be happy to see my chest of the Soooo. Well, it is from the Soooo, I think. Can I see the stupid chest here? Yeah, there. It is a Soooo place of power. So, yeah, it works. Also note that we are now at the 4th level of the Old Forest, which means this dungeon is bigger than the ones we currently had, which all ended at level 3. Oh, I think level 4 is where this dungeon is also going to end. I don't want you to die. This is so cool. Let's use this. Oh, that's the exit to the lake. I think it's always next to the south. Now that I think about it. Okay. Is that a new hat for me? Insulating Wrath Leather Cap of Constitution. That is better than the one we have, because it gives us more Constitution. And I like how those tags just work. Oh, there's another hat. It's the Forest of Hats, my friends. Ooh, dexterity. Nothing we need too badly. And that menu really shocked me. I mean, that's actually the beauty of this game. It can still surprise me even after I've played it like a lot, and I mean a lot. I also keep forgetting to set up my countdowns here. Not that I'm actually sticking to the 15-minute mark at any given point here. Okay, Chapter 4. Needs must. Before I continue, I must make one thing clear. I am no great friend of the mages. Some powers simply were not meant for mortal hands or minds. As history has taught us time and time again, from the sudden disappearance of the Soooo to the Spellblaze and the plagues it brought in its wake, magic is wont to cause more harm than good. But I fear it is a necessity for my current task. During my stay in Derf, a fellow traveller and I have become fast friends, often drinking together in the local tavern. I can't put my finger on it, but I believe him to be a mage. He has an unexplainable feeling of power surrounding him, not to mention a rather ostentatious hat. I wonder what his thoughts might be on the art of water breathing. So yeah, there you know it. Mages are always discernible by their hats. Then again, hats are amazing. I don't have a hat, I usually have my biking helmet most of the time. And that's the only hat I really wear, and of course my hat of shame, which is my working base cap. You know, pizza delivery boy and all. We do have our uniform. Oh my, there's a lot of enemies here. A flippin' lot of enemies. I also have to stop playing after this because it's time to get to the university in 1 or 2 videos. And I do need to get there. I need to get to the lecture today. Well, of course, you should always go to all lectures, but I admit that sometimes I decide it's not worth my time. However, it's usually well reasoned if I decide that. Like for example, if I already know what is going to be taught, because sometimes they like to just repeat basics of something, and if I had those same basics like repeated, okay, we won't touch that. This is a statue of Lithfangel. Basically, this is a demon statue. I can actually click it now. Lithfangel, mentor of Draebon and child of Emerald, was one of our finest scholars. When most of us were still too afraid to go near a portal, he recovered an intact one and began to pry apart its secrets, in hopes of reaching Maj'Eyal. His data showed that although this portal was still technically connected to Maj'Eyal, a link between the two worlds was still fluctuating far too much to make it safe for travel. The still raging flames threatening to tear any prospective passengers apart before they reached their destination. Rather than try to repair the link directly, he went into his lab and didn't emerge for a few days. When he came out, he glowed with a strange new enchantment, proclaiming it would adoptively mutate him to endure whatever damage the portal would otherwise inflict. Saying that the consequences of failure were too awful to risk inflicting on other test subjects, he entered the portal himself, promising to return immediately after he arrived. He has not been seen since. May he rest in peace for his selfless devotion. I really do not want to touch that. What it does is it has a chance of spawning a really, really, really powerful demon on you. And I currently cannot defeat a really, really, really powerful demon. So this is the case of risk management. I think the demon is put around level 30, so or 36, around that area. So thrice our level. So I hope you can see why I'm avoiding to even think of touching that. Oh, and we have orcs incoming. I guess I'll shield and go with the thing here. Okay, we are brain locked, which is bad. We also have a disease, which I can't get rid of right now. Okay, yeah, we'll have the Rheinbach will die here. That is something I have accepted. But now we can summon a Hydra in a safe distance. And that was all I wanted. Ow! What froze me now? Oh. Whatever that was. Apparently can freeze me. Ow! Stop that, Hydra! Stop that! I don't want you to help me out of this. This might be it for... Oh no, I have the revitalizing thing. Yeah, the Hydra tries to kill this ice block, and it does a reasonably good job at it. I need to heal now, and get the hell away. So this is a Wrath Root, a boss. However, we are not done here. We are not done here. Even after this boss, we can move on. And we will move on, because there is something I want out of this. Could you go there, and let's put the slime after that. Because you know how we roll here. Can I lightning this? If I lightning through all of this, it will hit my Rheinbach. But I recovered a lot of health, a lot of equilibrium. So let's redo that again. Okay, the jelly is almost down. Which is nothing I'm too concerned about. We found a boss. Let's use this quickly. Okay, now I need to summon this right here. Yeah, the Orc Soldier just got Minotaured. Is that even a verb? I don't think it is. How? Did you stop that? I do need a jelly here. And I should probably stay at a safe distance from now on. Reinbark. Now the thing about freezing is, sometimes it actually kills you, because your creatures hit the ice, and I think excess damage just goes onto you directly, so that really hurts. Okay, Reinbark still has one more turn. Ow! Why do you keep freezing me? Can I actually lightning out of this? Aha, I can. Okay. Heal. Always stay at full health if you can. If possible, keep your health up, because it's really difficult to, or really easy to die. They sometimes crit you, and that's it. Okay, an ancient grey willow tree, ruler of the old forest. He despises trespassers in his territory. Yeah, I see that. Don't worry, bro, I see that. How? He also keeps freezing me. He shouldn't be able to, because I think they actually have to have a line of sight on you. But apparently he can. Okay, let's try to freeze him again. We seem to be unable to freeze him. I'm not too keen on my chances here. I'm just trying to get away here. Okay, we killed the tree. We still have a fiery orc Wormic. He shouldn't make it past the place, but I'm not taking any chances here. Okay, that is... oh, it was just ice blocked. Now we've got a shadowy dagger. The Umbra Razor. This dagger seems to be formed of pure shadows, with a strange miasma surrounding it. And a girdle of calm water. A belt rumored to have been worn by the Conclave Healers. I have no idea who the Conclave Healers are, but apparently they had a fancy belt. And I generally prefer to have... oh, it gives me willpower and healing modification. I want that. So I'm basically... I try to wear as many artifacts as possible. Because... there is a reason they're artifacts. Okay, there also should be a way to Lake Noor here. And the problem I have with this is... I think it's a bit too strong as a dungeon. So, let's see. Quest into the darkness. Yeah. Basically, this is... okay, I could actually just move on here. I could just leave the place, and I might do that actually, because I don't want to touch the statue. I think you unlock something else if you actually defeat the demon, but I never did that. The demon usually defeats me quite easily, due to being, you know, level 30 and that. Ow. Stupid bees. Okay, let's teleport out of here. Although I do want to find the way to the next level at least. It should be somewhere here. No? Well, let's auto-explore. Okay, there's something here. Ah, there's the way. Yeah, right, that's the way to the next level. I don't want to go there. Yeah, I think it's too dangerous for me. Let's not go there. Let's teleport out. There is another little quest for unlocking something I wanted to show you. So let's just auto-explore again. Okay, there is nothing I want from here. Oh wait, this Mind Star could be better than my one. Mind Star of Slime. See, more critical multiplier. Okay, Vine Gifted Jelly. Creative. What is that doing? It gives me... the thing about this is I can use control, but it only compares to this Mind Star, not to the one in my offhand. Okay. I think I want this. Or maybe I want to replace this one. It gives me less equilibrium when I get hit. So, then again, it's so tough to decide. Both are tier 2, but this is weaker, so I'm gonna replace this one. Oh yeah, nature versus magic. So, this is anti-magic stuff, and it will... I think it will impact this cloak, for example. But it's fine, I'm not using arcane skills. Like, if I had, say... If I was playing an Archmage... Just stretching a bit here. If I was playing an Archmage and I had... basically all my skills arcane, because that's how Archmages work, that would be pretty bad for me. But right now my arcane powers are non-existent, I'm not using them, so I can do that just fine. Now, what was that thing I wanted to show you? It was somewhere in the, down here, I think. Gotta move careful. There's a Zigo, a town. That's basically a town of really, really dedicated mage hunters. I think that's the place. No? Not? Let's explore the map then. There is another alchemist in here, in Last Hope. That's a tower. I'm not going in there yet. In fact, I've never been in there. Where the hell is that? There's a Spellblaze mark, I think. I can find something nice in there. Where's that stupid... There is a... we don't want that. The Adventurers Party will kill us, most likely. We are not skilled enough for that yet. They're also hostile, so they will come for you. Okay, this is the... those are more level 1 or more starting dungeons. Never been there. Okay, Kingdom Patrol. There should be a village of woodcutters somewhere nearby. Not there. Don't want to go there. That's the sandworm lair. We can go in there as well. Ah, no. Okay, those on... Why is Zigo hostile to me? I'm not using arcane stuff. Okay, what I've been looking for was... I think it's down there. What I was looking for was a random event that should have appeared around here. Your patrol. You're another patrol. Gotta be careful here. I think it is here. Should actually have it here somewhere. If I click around here, no. Ah, there we go. Before you stands a man covered in dirt and blood. He is out of breath and half mad. Please, you must help. It is slaughtering everybody in my village. Please! He points his finger at the nearby forest. I will go there and see what I can do. So now we got this small lumberjack village. And that's the last thing for today I want to show you. Come on. You hear screaming not far from you. And we feel very confident walking in this place, so let's confidently stride on. A lumberjack falls to the ground dead. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, lumberjacks. See this gloomy effect? That is Ben Crawford the Cursed. He is, well, cursed, and we need to kill him. He is killing everything in his village, and those lumberjacks you might want to get out of there. You really might want to get out of there. Okay, let's actually put a rhyme block there. Oh, yeah, he can blindside, so he can teleport around, making him rather immune to my attempts of getting him with the rhyme bark. However, I can summon another thing, so let's go in with this. Now, Curse is a class you don't want to get close to, because they have this effect that really does, well, close range effects. So I think I'm outside of the gloom. But yeah, if you're close to a curse, you suffer from the gloom, and you will have a variety of effects applied on you. None of them very pleasant, so let's not do that. And instead, toss all the melee units we can throw at him. Let's have another turtle. There we go. Ben lies defeated at your feet. Thank you for saving me from the curse. I did know not one for this too. He coughs one last time and dies, a smile on his face as his curse is gone. Rest in peace. You saved most of us. Please take this as a reward. They give you a minus pickaxe, which is not that good, and they give you some gold. And you get this. It's all not that great, but if you do this, you unlock the Cursed class, which is, of course, pretty amazing. Okay, and we can learn Nature's Equilibrium, which means we can basically siphon health off enemies. And we can learn those amazing skills here. We can summon a Stone Golem or a Fire Drake. Now, I think I want to go with the Drake first. We'll do this. Also note that I can't put another point into Cunning anyway, until I increase my level. However, we have become somewhat powerful now. I don't want this. Can I unbind that? I actually want to have... oh, where's my talent thing? I want to have the cooling down talent. I like how it actually puts talents on cooldown as you get them. Also want to... I guess I'll want to unbind that. Because for some reason I cannot scroll the hotbar right now, because I want to have the final summoning skill in this slot. I try to keep it ordered that way. I can explore this little village here. It really is full of lumberjacks. So they weren't kidding about that. I was about to say this house doesn't have a door. This is just a wall. As you can see, it's... Oh my god, those people have a poor life. They don't have any beds. So yeah, they are lumberjacks, but not carpenters or architects, considering this house is, well, just a wall. And those trees here say it has been that way for a while. So, okay. Anyway, we unlocked the Cursed class, which means we might actually play that in the next playthrough. We actually unlocked 2 classes right now. Or we would have if this was a completely new game. So, we now have the Archmage and the Cursed unlocked. We didn't see summoning yet, so... well, okay, we wouldn't have unlocked the Summoner class, but we have it anyway. We're playing it right now. So, level 12. That gives you all the cool skills. And now it's basically down to meeting all the requirements for those skills. Yeah? We'll just hit one of the towns here to sell some of the loot we have. And by the way, I think the store inventory is sometimes refreshed when you reach a new level. I think at level 10 and 20 or so, the store inventory changes. Oh, new music. Declaration of the Unification. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. It's a declaration. This town looks nice from the thing here, a bit like a Pokeball. What I'm looking for is the door without a name on it. Oh, Tendon's door is nothing for us. Let's see if they have any infusions we want. Oh my goodness. The Primal Infusion. Okay, I want that. And this Wild Infusion has evolved. Oh, I don't have the gold needed. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna sell this. We definitely want this infusion. I have 200 gold, so if I sell this, I will still not get to the gold I need. I can sell all this stuff as well. Is there a quick sell button if I hit control? No, I can't do that. All of this needs to go. Okay, so our next goal is to actually cut up the money to get this, because I want this. We might in fact sell those artifacts I've been holding on to, because I don't think we need more arcane-infused artifacts. Like back in my first playthrough when I discovered this quest, I decided to just hold on to my artifacts in case someone else needed them. Or in case there was another quest that required them, but we seem to be doing quite well. Come on, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more. Okay, we're just low on cash. I need to do something about this. But you saw this infusion, it's amazing. Many good stuff in here. I don't care because I need to save up money. I need to save my money. They have some pretty impressive stuff here. This store doesn't seem to be open yet. Well, fine, and I won't buy something from you. Is that an alchemist? A dwarf in stained, battered mail armor opens the door. Say, you interested in dismembering stuff and getting paid? Always. By corpse of the gods, I love adventurers. What's about to become one myself, and it suddenly hit me. And by it, I mean my wife. Ha! What do you propose? I propose that I give you a list of monster parts to fetch, then you go and fetch them. Then I make some blindingly amazing brews with said monster parts, then I get accepted into the Brotherhood of Alchemists. Sounds like a plan. I make excellent plans, and brews, which the Brotherhood will no doubt make me call elixirs once I'm in. And I'll obey, because they have ways of getting what they want. Now, where were we? Aiding you in getting into some Brotherhood. What's in it for me? Oh, easy. You get a swig of each brew, of course. They'll put hair on your chest, and possibly your eyelids and fingernails. And if your aid proves to be to deciding factor, then I've got a real treat for you. Perhaps the last taint of telepathy left in Maj'Eyal. I accept. Now, one last thing. There's a few other fellows angling for the same slot in the Brotherhood than I am. They're not going to be sitting on their hands while we're at work here, so best move quick-like. Now, which of these do you want to help me with first? The brew of brawn, the brew of stone skin, or the brew of foundations? Or elixirs, rather, not brews. Best get in the habit now, I suppose. Ooh, 2 generic talent points. Permanent armor by 4, or strength and constitution by 3 each. I think I'll go with this, because talent points. Right, here's the list. Oh, one more thing. Get me some fellas around. Get me some fellas already out herding for this stuff, and I'll not play favorites. One of them brings me those ingredients before you do, and you're out of luck. Hurry back. Oh, and one other last thing. If you have the time for another errand, though I've got no reward on this one. Well, I'll see if I can help. Well, it's like this. One of my wife's friends has gone missing. A young alchemist in training called Celia. The thing is, her husband died recently, and the grief done drove her mad. She used to go out to his grave every day, until one day she didn't come back. Personally, I don't think she was able to live without him. The two were inseparable. If you get a chance on your travels, could you pass by the mausoleum in the east and check? Well, you get the idea. It's strange what death can do to people and how it can take over their minds. Sometimes they forget it's the living that matter. She gets the probe Maj'Eyal. Treat it respectfully, eh? I'll do what I can. Another quest! Hooray! Let's also see what else they have here. I'm not going to buy any of that. Just yet. What's in here? Okay. The merchant is not willing to sell us anything. So... we need to save up money. And I need to cut the video here, so I'll see you next time. Bye!